This is Josh for WashingtonHotlist.com. One of the biggest and most divisive issues in this country right now is immigration. A lot of people are really, it's really a mixed message. You have, America's supposed to be the melting pot where everyone can come here, and a lot of our ancestors all immigrated for another part of the world, and we want to continue that legacy, but at the same time, we have a situation where we have illegals coming in. We definitely have a national security issue where if someone wants to come to America, they can easily go to Mexico and bring God knows what over the border, and something has to be done. And the president's really taken the Democrats' position on this issue and saying, we want to reach out to these foreigners and saying, you know, we're glad you're here. We need you to do the jobs that Americans won't do. And, you know, I really have a problem with that statement. First of all, the reason why Americans won't do it is because they pay $1 an hour. I mean, if you make that a real job and say we're going to give you the minimum wage at the least, which is going to be raised pretty soon to about $7.25, you're going to jack up the price of everything. It's going to raise, just like gas prices control everything, the price of labor controls everything. It's simple economic fact. And the Republicans that control the big business interests, they don't want to have their labor prices go up. So it's really, both parties are kind of incentivized to look at this as an economic issue, but we really have to look at it as a national security issue. I'd really rather pay more money for something than not being worried that a terrorist is going to go through Mexico into the United States. We need to secure the borders and not just tell all the 12 million illegals that came to this country, you know, you broke the law, good job, we're going to give you amnesty and say you're American citizens now because you're already here, and now we're going to get serious about it. That's bullshit. I mean, we can't send a mixed message and say we want this as a nation of laws, but if you broke laws, we're going to reward you for it. So the Congress is really going about this wrong way. Let's not give amnesty to lawbreakers. Let's really secure the borders and say we don't want foreigners coming to this country without going through the process and without recognizing that there's definitely a possibility that terrorists can go through the country that way. I mean, it's already easy enough for the terrorists to get multiple driver's licenses and come here that way. I mean, if we crack down on that with the Transportation Security Administration and all the new bureaucracy that the geniuses in the federal government have had over the past few years, creating the Department of Homeland Security and a new cabinet-level secretary, well, how about we stop letting people come across the border so easily? It's not just an economic issue, it's a national security issue. And I really hope the president and Democrats and Republicans, everyone starts looking at it that way, because that really should be our focus in everything we do. This is Josh for WashingtonHotlist.com.